Yeah, pretty exciting. You want to keep your hands ready because remember, $20 meal voucher cards there that can be used at 12 different vendors through the Expo Center throughout the course of the National Farm Machinery Show. You just never know where they're going to drop those goodies from the sky out there. We know Farm Credit Mid-America loves to make it right.
All right, once again, fans, if you do have little ones out there, make sure you do get some ear protection, and it's going to get awful loud here at Freedom Hall in just a minute or two. You do have earplugs available over in the concourse area along with those souvenir programs. If you do not have them, head on over there right now real quick and get up to set. As we get ready to
right up there, and last year's champion and number 2 are sitting right up here in the very edge, and he said take that pole, so I'll trust him.
All right, so he's going to say take it. So Jared Nelson up there, he says, hey, take that run.
Yeah, I looked right up there and see Bethany and Jared sitting right on the edge there, and they are both last year 1 and 2, and he said he'd take that hook, but we'll wait to see just what Irv decided to do with that shot.
All right, so we're from trackside. Irv going to take that run at 2:22 as we are underway officially here in a super modified two-wheel drive competition. Our second class of the night to 222.56. 222.56. So super modified two-wheel drives underway here as we'll bring Irv Clark's wild side over here into the corner.
So our next competitor is Greg Corzine, and his wife Ashley was down there, and I saw her kind of walk up to him, and she handed him some sand, and he was like, oh, you found some. I said, Ashley, what are you doing? She said, Leslie, I'm as superstitious as the next person out here. Her dad, Larry Custer, the legendary mini rod puller, was very, very superstitious as well, so he passed that on to his daughter. So what she did,
that 69 Chevrolet, so 216.60. But take a look here on the replay, fans, as we will see that truck ideally about to get that front end about 12-15 inches off the ground here. And Craig getting after it here, and you can see right at that point, skied it there. A little bit light on the nose here as he made his way down the track, so got to put him in that number 2 spot here, 216.60. About the 6 or so feet here behind Herb Clark with the wild side truck, who leads the class here at 222.56. So Craig Corzine in the corner here at this run of 216.60. As we'll get ready to roll here next up with Brandon Lee out of Zebulon, North Carolina, the Wild and Blue 2018 Chevy Colorado. He'll be up next year, man out of North Carolina. Fans, I know you're getting hungry, so head out to the concession stands at the Freedom Hall Concourse. There you'll find a wide variety of local grown farm products from Kentucky pork producers, Kentucky cattlemen's, and other fine Kentucky commodities. So head on out there and grab yourself a pork chop sandwich. Pretty good time to do so right now. So Miles, we ran 2 trucks right here. We've got Herb Clark. Herb, let's talk a little bit about that run. Now, I know you were given some advice as the test puller out here. You are the only one in the class that has an option to take your turn down that run. What advice were you given out there?
Dan, I don't like to
Well, you know, how about we skirt around that question there, right? But you made a nice run here tonight with the wild side. First time running that truck here. It was really good.
And the Wild and Blue. Nice pass there, and he is going to shake the order up. We'll see just how far he went. Do we have a new number 1 guy?
Well, Miles, we talked so many times about competitors coming here as a first-time puller. You know, you've heard the stories, you've heard about the track here, how tough it is, but to actually come here and pull here, and, you know, and start making that notebook about everything you need to do and would do differently the next time you come here. So nice run here for Brandon Lee out of North Carolina, fans. Let's give him a nice round of applause here. 221.62 the distance, 222.61. All right, man, so next up here in our lineup, we've got Lisa Tatum making her 20th appearance here at the Championship Tractor Pull. Lisa from right down the road, Bardstown, Kentucky, with her Park City Auto Parts truck. Now this is Dad's truck. Her truck kind of sat in the garage all last year, did not run it at all. 2001 Chevy Estet. And, you know, Lisa, she made history here at the Championship Tractor Pull back in 2003 as she was the first woman to win the finals here in two-wheel drive competition back in 2003. And it's been a few years since we've seen Lisa here at Freedom Hall. I believe back in 2019 was the last time that we've seen Lisa.
Yeah, so summer of 2024, this was the truck she piloted. Her dad very sweetly stepped aside and said, "You can have this one to drive and operate a parts store in Bardstown." Something tells me that lady is smiling from ear to ear right there after that shot. The Park City truck. Come out. 2:25 and 87. Give her a nice round of applause. She is your leader. 2:25 and 87. She goes to the number one spot.
And Miles, take a look at that replay right there. She had that weight set just about perfectly there as she made her way down that track. That Chevy S10 really looking strong out there. And Lisa Tatum gets in that number one spot right now. Quickly moving here for our super modified two-wheel drive. So Lisa Tatum, she takes that number one spot right now, 2:25.87. And we will go down to the bump spot right now. Craig Horzine and rekindle that 69 Chevrolet on the bubble at 2:16 and 60.
They just pulled him out of here. That beautiful Chevrolet will go down to Broadbent to the most uncomfortable seat in the house there for a little while. And certainly there have been many memories of folks that sit over there in the corner just anxiously awaiting. So we get ready to make our way for what we'll categorize ourselves as a nice little trip to Texas here. And we're going to stay down in Texas for the next 3 trucks. As I believe 6 of them made the call here this week. Looking forward to their collective 25% of them are around there coming to us to the state of Texas.
Advance towards the border here determines how long the drive. All 3 of these suspects, 1, 2, and 3, will follow each other. And they will now take shots at the number 1 spot here. It's Don Nelson. One of my favorite quotes there of Castle Springs, Texas is how when I was down in Texas last fall, I was about an hour and a half from Castle Springs, Texas, and I did not make it over there, but I told them next year they're going to give me a grand tour of Castle Springs, Texas next year. So I'm excited about that.
Absolutely. You know, you're starting. We play a game. You and I, my brother, play a game. We are traveling on the interstate, taking pictures of road signs in the whole town of all of these tours that we've been out to over the years. You get there, you get a picture of that road sign. We're all going to come at that a little bit.
Whitey is still needing it. It's only going to take me to a little less tavern over there in Castle Springs. So we'll have numerous pictures when we get over there. But right now, Don Nelson ready to go here with the whip and drive. Chevy Colorado on the start line here. Don Nelson looking at 225 and 87. Mark of 8. All right, just a little bit light on the nose there for Don Nelson. And the whipping truck. All right, fans, let's give a nice round of applause for Don Nelson. 2:14 and 63. So 2:14.63 will put him right now outside the program. And that will put him number 5 here. Once again, our home spot 216.60.
And would all of our 4-H and FFA members present here with us this evening please stand and be recognized? All of our FFA and 4-H groups, please stand and let's be recognized. Folks, let's give them a nice round of applause. Farmcraft Mid-America, the National Farm Machinery Show, salute all of you. And all the 4-H and FFA members with us today, you are the future leaders of our country. We appreciate it so very much. All right, Tatum, let's talk here for a second. First and foremost, welcome back to Freedom Hall. You did an awesome job.
Thank you so much. I really felt the pressure. I'm so honored. This is my dad's truck, and he's let me campaign it all summer, and to get accepted to come back here at full, and to be in front of basically the hometown crowd and people that come from all over the world. There's still a lot of heavy hitters back there, but man, I'm really proud of that pass.
Well, you've been over here in the corner before and sat on this, what we'll call the hot seat, so certainly you're somebody that knows what to expect as we get about almost halfway through the class.
Absolutely. It's like you got to count down to how many you got to beat to make it to the finals, but this is the best of the best out here. We're just proud to be out here.
Absolutely. Well, somewhere Mom and Dad, teachers, all through and smiling happily. Folks, he's your leader right now, Lisa Tatum, out of Orange, Kentucky. Let's give her a nice round of applause.
Tonight in our competition. So far, it's been all full-body trucks here. 23 Bucket T, and they got to go a little bit short here. Got a little bit light on the nose. As we see our finish line flagman Scott Doty check it out, making sure Cameron's good to go. Icon 23 Bucket T here. We'll see up on the replay. That's Cameron 205 and 11 here tonight. 205 and 11. Gonna put him out of the qualifying program here once again. Our bump spot 216.60. 216.60. As Greg Horzine still sits on the bubble with Rick Kendall.
Well, we're standing here now trackside in the corner with Brandon Lee, and sir, you learned something from one year to the next. I think it certainly it applied out here on the track tonight. You made a great pass.
We're getting better and better. I tell you, man, I felt so good in the truck. It was a smooth pass, win, lose, or draw. I'm a happy man.
Well, that is awesome, sir. And obviously, you guys continue to work hard down in the state of Carolina, running on the DOT and several other places. Nice pass.
Thank you, sir. I'm very proud.
Folks, let's give him a nice round of applause. Brandon Lee.
So I'm up here in section 316, and you guys mentioned those FFA chapters. This is the North Laurel FFA chapter, kind of rowdy up here. I've got Austin, their chapter president, and Austin, you guys do some awesome things at your chapter. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
First of all, we hold our very own truck and tractor pool in Laurel County. It's the Blue and Gold Truck and Tractor Pool. Can we give a round of applause for that? And can we give a round of applause for everybody here tonight? We are one of the only chapters to compete in a marathon every year. We actually are the only chapter that won the competition. We have two of our very own greenhouses that are, I think we're doing the last we compete in as many competitions that we can. And we are proud to have it as one of the highest memberships in the city.
That is so awesome, and this is an annual trip for you guys too.
Yeah, we come up here every year. We bring about 25 members at one time.
All right, Dave, so up next we've got another one of our rookies here at the championship.
Not a bad first attempt here in Louisville. Now, his dad was a finalist last year with the Shameless truck, but all the way from Leonard, Texas, just outside of Dallas. He's going to shut it off, folks. Let's give him a nice round of applause. We're going to move the leader to him just a little bit, I believe.
All right, fans, so we'll take a look here on the scoreboard. There it is, fans, new leader! 232.07, 232.07. The Chevrolets playing hardball.